What's happening, peoples? We are on here for another wrestling rant. This is a weekly rant I go on about the wrestling I watched over the past week, which does include Monday Night Raw, NXT, Dynamite, SmackDown, and of course, Saturday Night Main Event. Let's get right to it. Let me just say this off the bat. My pick for Wrestler of the Year, Drew McIntyre. I swear, this man has been full on since this whole year. Drew has been on one, and I've been a fan of everything he's been doing this past year, and all his work has been great. Like his trolling on the internet, to his matches, to his promos. I mean, Drew has been top notch this year. So, let's get to Raw. Man, I must say, the New Day is getting Dominic levels of heat. They can't even get They couldn't even get a word out Monday. It was awesome. And when Cody tried to, berate them in the back or whatever, oh man, perfect response. Perfect response from the New Day, especially Xavier. Man, they killing it. They're killing it right now. I mean, man, Raw was a decent show, all in all. I mean, everyone did build up for they're building up for Saturday Night Main Event, hyping up Cody and Kevin Owens, and the other match they had on the card, Liv and Io Sky, which I'm an Io Sky fan. I like Io Sky. I like her ring work because she can be a bit clumsy at times and a little bit sloppy with some stuff. But I mean, I really do like Io Sky. And so they getting that going, and with Finn, Gunther, and Damian Priest, they got that triple threat going. I mean, they had Finn have everybody laid out. He stood up top with the title. I'm like, oh boy, I don't think Finn gonna win, but man, it did make him look impressive. And so they got that, and like I said, Raw was a decent enough show. I don't remember much other than that, but yeah, those are highlights that stuck out to me the most about Raw. Now NXT, man, Obafemi. I must say, I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with his main roster push. I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with that. And that's all I gotta say about NXT. Because it's NXT. Now we got Dynamite. Oh Lord, we got Dynamite. I don't. They got the Continental Classic tournament going on. They're having these people. You got to keep it with the point system and all that stuff. Then you got to account for people getting hurt, which has already happened. I mean, it's then Mercedes was there. She didn't want to talk about her is the issue with Camille. Camille allegedly did something on one of the other shows, Rampage or Collision. I forget. I don't watch those two regularly to even know what's happening there. But it's the train wreck that is AEW is astounding to watch week after week. It's like it's different. It's like when you watch, it's like a different show happens with each segment. Because all the Moxley stuff, which is goofy and ridiculous, it's just goofy and utterly ridiculous. That happens. Then we got the stuff from Mercedes, which seems like it takes place in an alternate universe outside of the other women's stuff. Then the main event being Mariah May versus Mina Shirakawa. That was the main event, and Toni Storm came back. Well, I'm glad they had her come back on the show that more people watch. However, Mina and Mariah as your main event on your flagship show? You kidding me? You kidding me right now? It's ridiculous. 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 And it was a bad show to watch. And Jericho and Jericho promoting the Hammerstein Ballroom. I'm like, his promos are so bad and cheeky lately, and I don't get it. Jericho having his midlife crisis needs to stop. He needs to realize, you know what? Let me help teach some younger guys how to get over in wrestling and not just, constantly try to get himself over, which is failing miserably, in my opinion. So that was Dynamite. Whew. That was Dynamite. Then we got SmackDown, where Kevin Owens cut a promo. I agree with Kevin Owens. I mean, man, the promos these guys are cutting are just spot on. They're perfect. And I mean, Michin and Chelsea, they're gonna meet for the women's U.S. title at Saturday Night's Main Event, which we can talk about. I'm gonna do another video on Saturday Night's Main Event because there's some stuff I want to talk about on that specifically. But I gotta get the rest of the wrestling out of the way. But on SmackDown, right? Bloodline, they came through. They're just wrecking stuff. It's just because, poor Apollo Crews. He didn't deserve that. He showed up to get beat up. He showed up just to get taken out, which was hilarious to me. He showed up to get beat up. But you got Jimmy. Jimmy came out, cut his promo, fine. I'm looking forward to see where they go with Jimmy. Hopefully he's not out too long. But he caught a Claymore. I was like, oh, that was awesome. He caught a Claymore. Because Drew has a right. He has a legit reason to go after the Bloodline. As many times they screwed him over when he was supposed to be champion. So yeah, his is valid. He can come after. He can go after Solo. He can go after Jimmy. He can go after Jay. He definitely go after Roman. He can go after all of them. So his gripe is valid. And I hope what they do is, oh man, I'm just spitballing. But if they get Seth, Drew, and Kevin Owens together as a group, because yeah, they were all done dirty by the Bloodline. Why not bring them together to try to stop the Bloodline from forming and regaining power? That's my whole thing right there. That'd be pretty. I'm here for that. I'll be here for that. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that scenario if that'll happen. But that was new tag team champions. DIY did it, and DIY won. They beat the Motor City Machine Guns. They had a match. Match was solid and all. They just, neither one of those teams just not getting reactions from the crowd. They're just not getting reactions. And what can you do? They're just not getting it. And that's what that is. But got new tag champs. Trying to get to the bottom of Jade and Bianca's. Well, what happened with Jade? Naomi did it. Okay, Naomi did it, and she gonna step up and be Bianca's tag team partner when they defend them next week. Bianca did it. Okay, not Bianca, but Naomi took out Jade. Naomi did it. Okay, I'm saying it again. Naomi did it. But that was Friday Night SmackDown. Like I said, I'm gonna hit another video up with the Saturday Night's Main Event. But y'all let me know what y'all thought of the week's broadcast wrestling between Raw, NXT, Dynamite, SmackDown, Collision, and Rampage if you watched that, because I didn't. I don't know what's going on with that. But y'all let me know. I'll be dropping the next video for the Saturday Night's Main Event here in a little bit. Stay tuned.